You mentioned that there were a few fitness issues going into this final. Ballon d'Or holder Ousmane Dembele was one of those issues.
First up, where were you on Tuesday night? Have you been celebrating Arsenal, champions of the Premier League?
I was actually at the ground, so I was doing some work there, and it was brilliant. On the Monday it was fantastic. It was great atmosphere. There was like so many people at the ground. It was brilliant to see it, and it just shows you it's such a release of pressure from Arsenal fans.
For you, where do they rank?
They've got a real good chance of becoming historic, because the club's never won the Champions League before. Some of the other teams, they won a lot of trophies, so this team's got to do that to become in that bracket, if you know what I mean. But they've won the Premier League, and if they win the Champions League, that's one hell of a double. It doesn't get better than that.
Yeah. And for you, who is the player of the season for Arsenal?
Well, do you know what? I know I'm a goalie, but David Raya for me has been brilliant. I know everybody talks about Declan and Bukayo, but David for me has been brilliant. He's made some really important saves, and he's finding out what it's like to be an Arsenal goalkeeper, where you don't have a lot to do. And it was the same when I was in goal. I didn't have a lot to do, but then all of a sudden you're expected to make great saves, and that's exactly what he's doing. So for me, he thoroughly deserves it.
Arsenal supporters are dreaming of a historic night as the club looks to win the UEFA Champions League for the first time. Standing in their way is a talented and determined Paris Saint-Germain side packed with world-class players. On paper, Arsenal certainly have a chance. Mikel Arteta's team has shown tremendous growth over the past few seasons, combining defensive solidity with attacking flair. Players such as Bukayo Saka, Martin Ødegaard, and Declan Rice have been crucial to Arsenal's success and will be expected to deliver on the biggest stage. However, PSG possess immense quality of their own. With stars like Ousmane Dembele, Achraf Hakimi, and Nuno Mendes available for the final, the French champions have the firepower to punish any mistake. The key for Arsenal will be maintaining their composure, controlling possession, and taking their chances when they come. Finals are often decided by small moments, and Arsenal must be clinical if they want to make history. While PSG enter the match as a formidable opponent, Arsenal have already shown throughout their European campaign that they can compete with the best teams on the continent. If they perform at their highest level, there is every reason to believe they can lift the Champions League trophy for the first time and write a new chapter in the club's history. Football fans around the world are set for a fascinating showdown, with both teams just one victory away from European glory.